Have you ever wondered, what if modern Yuji was at the Shinjuku Showdown? Would he save Gojo this time, or would history repeat itself? Before we dive into that, let's quickly go over what happened in the original Shinjuku Showdown. In the original timeline, Gojo fights Sukuna first. Gojo does almost everything right. He pushes Sukuna to his limits, and even forces him to rely on Mahoraga. For most of the fight, it looks like the strongest of today might actually win. But then Sukuna uses the world-cutting slash and cuts Gojo in half. After that, different fighters step in one by one, and each of them gets defeated. The same cycle continues until the King of Curses kills them all. Now, what if none of that happened? Before we start, here's the twist. Yuji has all his powers and all his memories. So now, let's move to the beginning of the Shinjuku Showdown. Gojo is unsealed from the prison realm. Just like before, Yuji stares at him. Everything begins the same way. Gojo goes to confront Kenjaku, but Sukuna steps in and saves him. The fight is then set for December 24, just like in the manga. The day finally arrives. Gojo steps out, ready to fight Sukuna. Just like before, he opens with hollow purple. Sukuna dodges it with a smile. Sukuna tries to cut Gojo with his technique, but Gojo easily handles it using infinity. Then the real battle begins. Domain expansion after domain expansion. Both are pushing themselves to the limit. Both are heavily injured, constantly using reverse curse technique to recover. But slowly, Gojo starts dominating. It really feels like Gojo is about to win. All the students watching are confident, but Yuji, he knows what's coming. He's waiting for the exact moment when everything goes wrong. He's waiting for the moment Sukuna uses Mahoraga and creates the world-cutting slash. And then it happens. Sukuna summons Mahoraga. The moment Yuji sees this, he moves. He rushes straight into the battlefield. Gojo gets annoyed and tells him to stay out of this or he'll die. But Yuji replies, "I'll do anything to protect my sensei." Gojo smiles. Meanwhile, Mahoraga's wheel starts spinning, meaning it has adapted to Gojo's infinity. Gojo realizes it. Yuji already knew, and Sukuna doesn't hesitate. The world-cutting slash destroys everything around them. For a split second, it looks like Gojo is dead, but Yuji takes the attack. That attack should have killed anyone. Even Gojo wouldn't survive it. But Yuji endures it. He's heavily damaged, but both he and Gojo are still alive. Sukuna is shocked. Yuji stands up and tells Gojo, "Together, we can beat anyone." Gojo smiles again. Then Mahoraga's wheel starts spinning once more. But this time, before it can adapt to Yuji, he attacks first. Yuji lands multiple deadly blows. Mahoraga tries to dodge, but Yuji uses blood manipulation and completely takes it down. For the first time, Sukuna feels fear. Gojo rushes in and lands a barrage of punches on Sukuna, knocking him down temporarily. It really looks like Sukuna might lose, but suddenly, Sukuna opens his domain. Yuji freezes. Only Gojo is inside the domain now. Yuji can't help him anymore. Inside the domain, Sukuna laughs and asks Gojo how he plans to survive. Gojo, with a small smile, replies, "I'll show you why I'm called the strongest." Sukuna unleashes Cleave and Dismantle. Gojo tries to dodge, but it's useless. His body is cut again and again. He tries to escape, but Sukuna keeps chasing him. Gojo stops and fights back, but it seems like a wrong decision. His body is bleeding heavily. Then suddenly, something changes. Gojo lands 5 black flashes on Sukuna inside his own domain. Sukuna can't even stand anymore. The domain collapses. Outside, Yuji sees Gojo standing and Megumi lying on the ground. Yuji understands. Gojo has defeated Sukuna. Yuji walks up to him and says, "We finally defeated Sukuna." Gojo smiles and hugs Yuji. But then, Yuji's head falls to the ground. Yuji is dead. Gojo starts laughing like crazy. And then the truth is revealed. Sukuna is inside Gojo's body, which means, inside the domain, Sukuna killed Gojo and took control of his body. All the students watching the fight are shocked. No one can believe what just happened. But the real question is, what happened inside the domain? How did Sukuna kill Gojo? If you can predict it, I'll pin your comment.